on the Zanu PF conference, which will be held in October. That is next month. We are already in September, by the way. So the conference of Zanu PF would be in October. Already the dates have been actually announced. Now, what we are seeing the Mnangagwa faction preparing very, very hard to actually dominate the Zanu PF conference. The question that comes into mind is, will the Chiwenga faction also mobilize its faction ahead of the Zanu PF conference and challenge Emerson Mnangagwa at the Zanu PF conference? I think that's the question that we will be ventilating on today, and on whether, I will repeat again, on whether the Zanu PF conference matters when it comes to the succession debate as well as the succession program, which is, in my view and prediction, in motion at the moment. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonimpani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what? You become the very first one to watch us. So the question is, we are seeing Mnangagwa, he has been restructuring, he has been getting rid or weeding out all elements that are seemingly supporting retired General Chiwenga from all the DCCs of Zanu PF. Now, the DCCs of Zanu PF are powerful because, according to the constitution of Zanu PF, they can elect a president, a new president of Zanu PF, or they can decide the current president of Zanu PF to stay according to the Zanu PF constitution. But the powers of the DCCs within the Zanu PF, they have never been executed to bring a political leadership. That would mean it will be the very first time for the DCCs to actually successfully participate in the succession actual wrangle that is ongoing within Zanu PF. So in my prediction, my humble prediction is that we are going to be seeing a lot of campaign done by the Mnangagwa faction to pass resolutions that enables Mnangagwa to change the constitution so that the constitution could actually be changed as quickly as possible after the Mutare conference. Already you are seeing the campaigning. I think it was yesterday where the first, Air Zimbabwe plane landed in Mutare. There is now a plane, a 30 minutes plane, which can actually take you from Harare to Mutare, and also is a luxury train of which Zanu PF on its own, it is divided on whether that is a luxury train or that is a health hazard that has been created by the people of Zimbabwe, because within it they inserted the furniture from Nyore, of which a lot of people, have been criticizing the government for neglecting issues of safety in that train. As the government, I think such issues should take center stage, especially when they are implementing such actually developments. So, in my view, all this goes into the campaign of Zanu PF in order for Emerson Mnangagwa to get the resolution, number one. But also what we are noticing within the structures, especially the DCCs, there is so much division. Some are not buying this 2030 mantra. Some are actually, there is a lot of fighting within the DCCs of Zanu PF. Now it remains to be seen whether Chiwenga is also pinning his hope on the conference of Zanu PF to compete with Emerson Mnangagwa. Already Mnangagwa faction appears to be having the upper hand. Mudawashe Chakure is being forced into the Central Committee, even though the faction of Emerson Mnangagwa have shown resentments, especially against this development of Mudawashe Chakure being co-opted into the Zanu PF Central Committee. So we are, and also we've seen Mnangagwa actually getting rid of a lot of individuals within the Zanu PF structures who are seemingly supporting retired General Chiwenga. A lot of these guys are actually in foreign land because, and we haven't seen Chiwenga actually affording, especially his supporters, the necessary protection that they anticipate from him. And I mean, a lot of people are of the opinion that he is actually taking time to take power from Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. And to a number of people, they think Mnangagwa may actually capitalize because of the slow pace that is done by retired General Chiwenga. So to a lot of people, they think that if the conference is actually rubber-stamped 2030, then it will be a done deal. It will be the end road for retired General Chiwenga. Is that the fact? In my own view, I don't think so. The conference, I will still maintain, the conference of Zanu PF has never participated in the succession dispute and actually ushered in a new president. It will be a new culture if ever that is done. It will be something very, very new, something that has never happened before. So we have seen already Chiwenga standing up on Gudawa Shetakure. So we are bound also to have a highly, very, very dramatic Zanu PF conference. A lot of young people have been mobilized to actually push for this 2030 mantra and to psychologically give an impression to the people of Zimbabwe that Mnangagwa is under control. We are seeing a lot. It is actually happening at the moment. Even as I am speaking, tomorrow, Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa would be actually making a present. It would actually, there is an event of women, which would be with your Tukwararas and stuff, launching a fund. And I don't know how many funds have to be launched. It's always funds, these funds that the Zwikanandas are pouring money like water, especially to the campaign of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, something that we predicted, and we are going to be seeing a lot of title deeds being issued, a red line for the war veterans who actually see and perceive this as reversing the gains of the land reform which were achieved by the Robert Gabriel Mugabe administration. Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa seeming to break away with this particular tradition. So is Chiwenga going to participate? I think at the moment there are no signs that he will participate at the conference of Zanu PF and actually oppose Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa 2030 a bit. We don't know. He is keeping us guessing, but also remember, someone who keeps you guessing is a very, very dangerous person because you don't know how he will play his games. He's deciding to play his cards on his own chest. On Mnangagwa faction, we are seeing whatever they intend to do, what is their plan, especially when it comes to making sure that Mnangagwa is kept in power. And at the center of those who are actually leading this campaign for 2030 mantra of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa are the very people whom retired General Chiwenga faction has actually said they would be targeted post the Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa regime. They are seemingly without a future in Zimbabwe. So we are looking at this with keen interest. Everyone is actually looking at this. It's a political game that is between Zanu PF. Will there be an opposition that may emerge, or the opposition will it take advantage of the current situation? At the moment, the opposition is in ICU. As far as I'm concerned, I think they are also waiting to see what would be the end game between the factions in Zanu PF. But I can attest to you that a lot of political difficult, Rabbi. We are going to be witnessing a lot, and we can only pray that there would be minimal spillage of blood. That may be the order of the day, the worst case scenario. Anyway, there has never been a succession without that, especially those who are used. They stand a chance to be hit hard in the process. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what? You become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the subscribe plus button or the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanqube Umhlabane is signing out. Do remember also to support my album, which is available on all digital platforms. You can search for Hlonipani Ncube, and the name of the album is Uthando Lwakhe. Stream it, share it with your loved ones. Also buy it. I need money to continue with the project. Okanqube Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you as long